I think a hallmark of a youth worker, just as the hallmark of being a leader, is being a servant. So a youth leader is actually a servant for the tweens. And a servant is good at listening, isn't he? He's good at trying to figure out what's actually going on here. So in order to walk beside and guide and help tweens, we have to come close to them. A youth worker called Walt Miller says, get to know the media and you get to know them being young people. I agree with him, because he's not saying that if you dig into the media, you get all needed for getting close to the young people in your group, in your church. That's not what he's saying. But he says, in order to come close and understand more of what they are actually wondering about, what they are struggling with, we should know what's going on in the media stories that surround them, so that we can relate to that and we can understand more of what they meet that really creates problems regarding their Christian faith, and what is a problem to them relating, finding a proper answer to who am I and what is true, and so on. So getting to know the media, to get to know them, but being a servant and actually listen carefully. Ask questions, not just have a lot of answers without listening to what are they actually wondering about. But this isn't to say that a youth worker, being a servant, being a relational servant, that is, relating closely to the young people, and also relating closely to Jesus. That's the first point, of course. Being a leader is to be relational to Jesus first of all, and then to the young people around. Serve, but serve with clarity. A servant is not a proper servant to me if he just go with the flow. You just, oh yes, good for you, and oh yes, I fully understand your problems. It's not that easy. Of course it's not that easy, but we have a Bible here, and we should listen to the word first of all, and pray, then walk alongside and listen to what they are wondering about, listening to what's going on in the media, and guide them. Have a dialectic, a dialogue with them, but making sure that we are actually well grounded in the Bible ourselves, and that we listen to, by the Holy Spirit, what Jesus has taught us and what he teaches us now, and to carry that on to the younger generation. So it's again double listening, isn't it? It's to walk alongside them, having authority but not being authoritarian. And I find that so many young people today, they ask for a leader, a comforter, one who can guide them, walk beside them, not just a grown-up who says, oh, good for you, yes, I rejoice with you. They need guidance, they even need some good advice now and then, and we are obliged to give that in respect, being humble, but still making it quite clear that we can't decide what the Bible tells. We better try to figure out what the Bible tells us and apply that to our daily life as a tween and as a grown-up.